Yeah, we're here in Mysteries, which is a lovely bookstore and sacred objects store. And we're just doing some random channelings as we're trekking through London today. So I'm going to channel Ananda and we'll see what they have to say. I take a half a breath usually and they come through. They don't take very long to come through. So I'll see you at the end of the session. We're with you again, dear ones. This journey through the physical world is what you are all doing. You are all taking a journey through the physical world. But what you are really doing is you are taking a journey through your consciousness. The physical world represents your consciousness. You do not think this. You think that you are a separate body, a separate mind, that your thoughts are isolated and do not affect the world. But they do. You are, in fact, looking at your own consciousness shown to you like a movie on a movie screen, but it is taking the form of people, places, and things with which you come in contact. Just think about this. You are witnessing your own consciousness. You are witnessing the part of your consciousness that you do not understand, that you have put outside of you. You accept this part of you. You say, I'm a body, I am a mind, I have these thoughts, these mixed emotions about all different kinds of things. But this world out here is a separate thing. It is happening to me. Often I am victimized by this world. But this is not so, dear ones. You are the creator of your experience, absolutely and completely. You create your body, you create your experiences, you create your relationships. You even manifest the physical bodies with which you decide to interact so that you may come to a deeper understanding of your consciousness. And this is what a spiritual bookstore is. It is your demonstration of your curiosity about your consciousness. When you are drawn to a store such as this, you are seeking something that you cannot find in the material world, that you cannot find perhaps at the job that you are not happy with, that you cannot find perhaps in your natal family. There is something in you questioning. There is something in you seeking. And you will find your way to one of these delicious oases in the desert of the Western world. That is what these places are. They are the remnants of knowledge. They are the remnants of that wonderful, wonderful connection to spirit that all of you feel. The disillusionment you feel in this world, the hunger you feel for passion, the hunger you feel for joy, the sadness you feel at the suffering and pain that you witness on your television stations. This is the place that feeds that hunger. But it does not feed it in the quick and superficial way that the hamburger does, or the alcoholic beverage does, or the blockbuster movie does. It asks something of you. It asks you to go inside. It asks you to question. It asks you to investigate that dissatisfaction that you have with this Western world. Why are you unhappy with it? Well, you are unhappy with it because it is an artificial ego construction. What does that mean? You come into this physical incarnation with a map. You come in to this physical incarnation with a clear and unsullied map that speaks to you all the time, and it is speaking to you through your feelings. It is speaking to you through your passions. It is speaking to you through your emotional guidance system. Your emotional guidance system is telling you, yes, you are on the right track. How does it do that? It tells you that by how you feel. This makes me happy. This brings me joy. This brings me satisfaction. When you are off track, your guidance system is just as impeccable. It chooses not through value. It chooses in accordance with your own treasure map, let us say. So when you are off track, it starts to feel sad. When you are off track, it starts to feel confused. When you are off track, it starts to judge. What we want you to know is that this impeccable and ever expressive treasure map that is within you is given to you by spirit. It is given to you by love. You are not abandoned here into this world of separation and fear and judgment. You are brought with a connection that is going to lead you home if you begin to pay attention to it. And when you get that feeling to go to a spiritual bookstore, for example, there is something you are looking for. You don't know what it is, a crystal perhaps, a beautiful mala, beads, some such thing. This is spirit nudging you into the right place to find that which you are seeking. It is saying, go into this place, and it may be that you see a book or a title. It may be that you meet someone. It may be that you have a conversation. It may be that you walk into that space and you feel at home. This is your guidance system speaking to you, telling you to go here. Sometimes it will tell you to go to a spiritual bookstore. Sometimes it will tell you to go to the park. Sometimes it will tell you to phone a friend. Sometimes it will tell you to have a nap or a nice warm bath, or to treat yourself to some wonderful foot cream or some wonderful nutritious food. Your guidance system is speaking to you all the time, dear ones. But what you must understand is that this Western world, this civilized Western world, and we do use that word in inverted commas because it is far from civilized. It is teaching you to ignore that in your school systems, in your religions, through your television programs. You are constantly being told to look outside of yourself to the material world for your satisfactions. It cultivates fear, which takes you down into the lower levels of mind, and so you are easily enticed by what the old church would call temptations of this world. But as you begin to listen to this guidance system, as you refuse to do things that are not what you wish to participate in, you will raise yourself up out of the physical material realms, and you will begin to engage with spirit. We are high frequency beings. We will not come down into the solid material fear-driven world that is cultivated in your Western society. We will come down into the quiet mind, into the loving mind, into the peaceful mind. And so many of these books that you find in this kind of store, many of the techniques and principles and philosophies that you are encountering in this kind of store, is pointing you where you need to go. Inside, into the contemplative, into the meditative. So it is very difficult for you that are deeply immersed in the Western mind. It is very difficult for you, those of you that are plugged into your televisions for hours each day. We want to ask you to begin to unplug from your televisions. This is the most important thing that you can do at this time. The frequency of the television programs that are coming through that device in the corner of your living room are going to undo all the magnificent things you do when you study spiritual books, when you meditate, when you contemplate, when you go out in nature. We want you to know that the greatest gift you can give yourself right now is to unplug your television and head to one of these beautiful stores and pick yourself a few books and begin to read. They may sound strange to your Western ears. They may introduce ideas that you are not familiar with. But we want you to know that what you are getting from your televisions is poisonous. What you are getting from your televisions is fear. And the greatest gift you can give to yourself in this moment is to turn your televisions off. Movies such as this one are inspirational, and you can feel it. You can feel that there is a vibration of love, a vibration of acceptance, a vibration of expansion in this broadcast. But when you turn on your mass media, when you turn on your commercial TV stations, when you go to those movies that are focused on death and destruction, even if they are in the name of good, even if it is in the name of the hero winning, death is the subject of that movie, and it will take you down into the lower realms where you begin to feel bad. Why do you feel bad? Because love is what you are. Love is where you come from. Love is your nature. And yet in this Western society, you are being conditioned into further judgment, into further separation, into believing in the terrorists' threat, into believing in war. It is coming through your televisions, dear ones. Turn your televisions off and seek out these oases of information and truth and history, and understand that the quiet life, the contemplative life, is not boring at all. It will bring you the greatest experiences. It will take you into the inner realms. That is where this is all being generated, dear ones. This world is being generated from your mind. It is not an objective reality. Everything that you experience is part of you. If you do not like the experience you are having, if you do not like the relationships you are having, go inside the mind that is generating them and change it. That is the only way you can permanently change your experience, is to change the mind that is generating it. We are bringing forth these messages because now it is time. It is time to put away the guns. It is time to put away the judgment. It is time to put away the fear and the separation. Now is the time to join with your brothers and sisters in love and to say, we want a different world. We are not going to buy into this mass media hypnosis anymore. We are going to bring love in every way we can, in every moment that we can, together, so that we can create the world that you all want. You all want love. You all want to be happy. You all want to be healthy, but you have been taught the wrong way to go about it. Begin to listen to your inner guidance system. Stop doing the things you hate and begin doing the things you love. This seems like a simple recipe, but it is indeed how Spirit speaks to you. We speak to you in inspiration, we speak to you in dream, and we speak to you through your feeling self. So sometimes it is not your own voice you hear when you have the idea to go to the park or to have a nap or to write something. It is us, dear ones, speaking to you. It is us. We are Ananda. We are your friends, your fellow co-creators and teachers on this journey. And we will speak to you again soon.